Good afternoon to all joined for today's webinar on PV technology for livelihood enhancement. It's our pleasure to have Professor Nimai Chandra Giri with us as an expert for this session. Let me first introduce Professor Nimai Giri. Sir is working as assistant professor at Department of ECE and Center for Renewable Energy and Environment at Centurion University of Technology and Management, Odisha. He has 11.5 years of teaching, training, and skill experience. He is pursuing PhD in agrivoltaic systems. His research and skill areas include solar photovoltaic applications, energy conversion, livelihood projects, protected cultivation, and agrivoltaic systems for socio-economic viability to enhance livelihoods. He has qualified as Master Trainer in Solar PV Installer Surya Mitra under Skill Council for Green Jobs. He is also level assessor in electrical, electronics, and solar energy sectors under Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Internationally, he has been selected for solar PV system design and development work by TechGreen Singapore in 2021. And as a reviewer and technical program committee for CCIT 2022 at China. He has 30 plus number of journal publication in SCI, Scopus, ESCI and UGC indexing journals, including international conferences. He has published 2 books and 5 book chapters, 3 patents, and 3 international awards. He has guided 50 plus projects to both UG and PG students and has developed products such as portable emergency lights, street light, solar water pumping system, solar sugarcane juicer, and agrovoltaic systems. He has conducted 6 number of FDP in the field of renewable energy, technology, and solar PV system. It's our pleasure to have Sir with us today. Now I request Professor Nimai Giri to start the session. Sir, over to Sir.
Thank you, Dr. Rital Gajal Madam. It is very nice time to discuss regarding our this type of system PV technology for livelihood enhancement. Before starting the session, I am just good afternoon to all the participants and delegate members joined in this program and students of your college, whoever joined in this program. So before starting to this program, just I want to brief about the program and why we are doing this type of activity in not only in Odisha or India, around the world. So from this small figure or this image, we can predict or we can analyze that what is the objective, what is the motto, what is the goal of this presentation. So first point is that PV technology. PV means photovoltaic technology. Photovoltaic means photo means light, voltaic means voltage difference. Means whenever light falls on the photovoltaic or solar panel, the light will generate, electricity will generate. That electricity can be stored or can be directly used by the electrical appliances. And why we are adding livelihood enhancement? Because in rural area, till date, in this 20th century, more than or around 1 lakh villages are there where proper electricity connections are not there for the human being. Like this type of activity, you can see here around this 5 or 10 kilometers, no electricity pole or no electricity supply. For these purposes, this type of panel helping these family members, one boy and his ma, and another one is another father. Means 2 to 3 family members, they can at least live sustainably. That is the main objective of this program. So now we go for next slide. These are the content. Okay, these are the content means what is the objective already we have discussed. Then introduction. Then why solar energy? Why we will adopt solar energy? Why not other energy? we'll discuss. Then what is the energy budget for our livelihood development or our socio-economically development or society helpful? What is the what is the budget? What is the energy budget is required? Then solar energy technology. What are the technologies are there? Then light to energy conversion, because it is important, because solar panel or PV technology converts light energy to electrical energy. Then solar PV system. What is the system? We'll discuss. Then how to size? What is the capacity? How much is required? This all these things we will discuss. Then advantages, applications, and conclusion. So these are the objectives already we have discussed. Then again I am repeating. So first thing is that how to promote, how to use, how to assess solar energy or clean energy or free energy from the sun. Then second point, very important point, is that SDG, how to fill up SDG. SDG means Sustainable Development Goals. There are 14 goals are there. So basically for the energy or electricity, we are focusing on SDG 7, SDG 4 or SDG 13. Basically these are the things regarding the clean energy production or power generation or power utilization. Then how to size a PV system. If PV system means, or any type of system means, it consists of more than one devices. Then how to create a technical understanding for society, for our social activity or for our society. Maybe students are also belongs to our society. How students can learn what are the technical things are required to make a solar PV system. That is the point. Next point, after knowing the technical parameters, technical things, then how to design for our enhancing the livelihood. Then compile to the industrial specification, guidelines, and safety hazards. These are the main motto, main objective of any type of renewable energy activity. The next introduction, solar PV system. What is a solar PV system? Solar photovoltaic system or solar power system. It is an electrical system. Simply, you can say that it is an electrical system which is used to generate electricity from conversion of light energy to electrical energy through solar photovoltaic panel or solar panel. The main objective of a solar PV system is to produce electricity. So basically, photovoltaic panel produces DC, not AC. So that's why it is very easy to make a standalone or off-grid type system. Then why we go for this type of activity? So already I have written everything up to 20 million of household without electricity till also. Then solar energy is a very clean, abundant, freely available, and no need to pay cost to access solar energy. And another very big advantage is that it is a sustainability it has, and clean and renewable in nature, and no carbon dioxide emission is there. So if carbon dioxide emission is zero, then the environmental problem like our greenhouse gas emission, our pollution problem, we can control, we can minimize. So it is a mainly useful. So basically for our program, we are focusing on rural development or our livelihood development. So these are the main introduction part of brief introduction about solar PV system and about this technology. And solar PV system, another thing, it consists of some major equipments like solar panel, controller, battery, and photovoltaic panel. Everything we will discuss one by one. Then come to why solar energy. So something we have discussed, but important thing just now I am again discussing. Solar energy, it is plentifully available in the nature. It's a clean energy, and it consists of basically light and heat energy. So basically in our today topic, we are using, we will focus on light, how to convert light to electricity. That is a photovoltaic panel. Heat means this is a thermal system or cooker system, solar cooker. These are the heats they are using and producing either heat or electricity. So these are the things. Then solar energy, basically main thing is that it is a clean and free and abundant. At the last line it is written, solar energy are enormous advantages like clean, free and abundant over many other sources of energy. So apart from solar energy, many renewable energy sources are there in our universe or in our earth, like our air, wind, then water, then geothermal, then tidal, then our water. Yes, these are the things are there. But within this, why we are focusing more solar energy? Because it is a free and clean in nature. Another thing is that photovoltaic panels are day by day, cost is reduces day by day, and the efficiency also increases day by day. And a very important thing that it is a very portable device. It can be portable from one place to another place very easily. Like one photo in the initial stage I have shown you that in a remote area, one panel can help to charge mobile or on the TV. But if you are going for a hydropower plant system, it is a very big area and big system. You cannot transfer any moment, anytime. But photovoltaic system can be. Then another example, wind turbine system. It is also a fixed type. You cannot transfer in your requirement. So then energy budget. Okay, this is the energy budget. And why we will go for energy budget? That is a very important thing. Why we are going for energy budget? And basically, you know that let 100% of from this figure, let 100% of solar energy coming from sun to the earth. So you can see here reflected many obstacles, through many obstacles, through atmosphere 6%, through cloud 20%, earth surface 4%. So in this way, if you are cumulatively added, cumulatively calculated, so around 50% of energy can reach to the earth surface. Okay, so 50% of energy are losses before reaching to the earth surface. Within this 50%, as per the scientists, as per the research point of view, if you are going to use only 10% of energy, it is enough to run our gadgets, electrical gadgets, up to 1 year or more than 1 year. Only the 10% energy we are using in the earth properly, efficiently, more than 1 year, your electrical gadget, whatever the electrical gadgets are there in the earth, it will run continuously. No hamper, no problem. So how much energy solar has energy, you can now predict it. And another thing, very big thing is that from solar energy, every different types of energy are nowadays active. If sunlight is not there, everything will be in dummy condition, because you know that solar is a source of all type of energy in this universe. That's the main point. So next is a solar energy technology. Okay, so solar energy technology, solar energy technology means by the help of sunlight or solar energy, what are the technology are behind it, and what are the technology are there to work on it. So technology like already we have discussed, sunlight has, but solar radiation has two types of basically energy, that is light energy and heat energy. So you can see from this figure, okay, light energy is used by solar panel to produce electricity, and solar heat is used by solar thermal to produce electricity. You can produce electricity by direct process or indirect process. The solar panel is a direct process. Solar heating system or cooling system, these are the indirect process. Because why? Because direct, it is not directly used to produce electricity. It again run to turbine, then turbine will produce electricity. But here solar panel directly, it consists of solar cell, which is made up of semiconductor silicon. When extra or sufficient energy falls on this, it emits the energy from the atom to the outermost orbit. Then if you are connecting, the external circuit means electricity will produce. This is the technology or brief description about solar energy technology. Then next is sun earth geometry. Okay, sun earth geometry. So it is very important thing. Why we have to know regarding sun earth geometry? Because our you know that sun moving from your east part to west part, east to west, and morning session to evening session, and you know that every time the radiation light or radiation capacity is not constant or equal. And another thing is very big thing, that earth also moving elliptically. So these are the things we have to know clearly. and which position we are there, where we are present. So for India, you know that very well, it is nearer to equator. So many countries are there, fully belongs to equator, or maybe above equator, or maybe below equator. So basically, equator countries are receiving maximum solar energy to produce electricity. You can know, because you know that sun directly, perpendicularly light is falling on equator. Above equator is very less, and below equator is very less. So accordingly, you have to know also latitude, longitude. Accordingly, we will do the installation, and accordingly, we will size the system. We will discuss everything. Don't worry. So for that purposes, you need some brief idea regarding why solar, sun and earth geometry is required. And you know that very well, earth always inclined some angle, 23.5. This naturally, we cannot change this angle. So accordingly, we have to calculate everything. So how light to energy conversion occurs? You all have to know these three main points. First point is that already we have discussed, that if sun light falls on the cell, means the cell will absorb the light and generating either electron or a hole pair and excitation. So already we have discussed, already also we know that very well, atom center is nucleus, around that electrons are moving. If electrons get some extra energy, it will jump from one orbit to another orbit. If lose the energy, means go to lower orbit. Then second point is, after receiving the sufficient energy, then separation of charge carrier to the opposite side, it will happen. So separation means they want to move outside from the cell or atom. So at that moment, if you are connecting some external circuit, or like you can see here, electron flow, like this external circuit with a voltage meter or voltmeter or multimeter, if you are connecting, then you can predict that how much voltage is generating. So basically, it is a made of silicon, N-type P-type semiconductor material. So that's why the maximum voltage up to 0.58 or 0.6. So, but we are averagely we are calculating 0.5 volt from each solar cell, because some losses, strips are there, everything is there. So around only 0.5 voltage DC volt produces by each silicon solar cell. And right hand side, you can see that this is a practical practice how to calculate or how to measure the voltage and current. Panel has two terminal, one is positive, one is negative, because it is a DC. You can see here, this is a polycrystalline solar panel, 5-watt panel, and multimeter is above. It has also positive and negative connecting wire. So positive you have to connect, negative. Then voltage is showing here 9.93. One 5-watt solar panel can produce 10 volt of electricity, 10 volt. Okay, with 0 point something ampere of current. So now you can see few solar PV system. So you know that cell is the basic building block of the panel. Then modular panel. Module panel, when it is known as modular panel, means it consists of more than one cell, and it is used to convert sunlight into electricity. Then string. String means it is a combination of more than one panel or solar module to make a string. And because if you need more than panel maximum voltage or maximum current, so you need to connect more panels. So for that purposes, you need either string connection or array connection. So array connection means both string will be connected in parallel, means both series and parallel connection are made. This is a very simple configuration how to connect the solar panel. Then you can see here, it is a controller. Different types of component you can see here. In the middle, this yellow, it is written as PMW solar charge controller. PMW solar charge controller. Okay, solar charge controller means it is the brain of the solar PV system. You can see here, it is a 6 terminal. 2 terminals for solar panel, 2 terminals for battery, 2 terminals for load, maybe fan, light, in this way. And another thing you can see your third figure, it is an inverter and battery is connected. If your appliances are AC, then what we will do? You have to connect inverter. So DC power will convert to AC. So in your home, you are using inverter, that's why. So you can see here clear image of another battery. Okay, this is the simple system, solar PV system with different components. And solar PV system are basically two types: off-grid type and on-grid type. Okay. So it is a basic fundamentals of a solar PV system. So now come to next slide. One second. It is now slow. So next slide we are moving. Okay, this is a continuous slide. You can see here how to segregate on-grid and off-grid system. Very simple concept. All of you please remember. On-grid system means whatever the power generated from solar system or solar panel, the power will be connected to nearby grid or AC supply. You can see here left side figure. Off-grid means whatever the power will generated, it is used by on not connected to nearby grid. Okay, I think all of you understood this thing. This is a very simple fundamental. Another thing you remember, on grid system basically we are not using battery concept. Off grid system basically we are using battery concept as it is autonomous. So what are the example of off grid system? Just like it is a street light, it is a off grid system. Solar power emergency light is a off grid system. So like big power plant like 1 megawatt, 50 big 20 kilowatt plant, big plants are known as basically on grid system. And what is a hybrid system? The combination of both. Okay, the combination of both on grid and off grid is known as hybrid system. Now you can see full clear image of off grid system. You can segregate here. Off grid DC, only off grid AC. This is a left side. A number figure is known as off grid AC. B number figure is known as off grid DC. Means here inverter is not connected, but here inverter is connected to convert DC power to AC power. But some houses, some appliances are only DC but 2. You can see from this figure. So this is a very important term. Now I am going to explain. So all of you please concentrate on this slide. How to sizing means how much panels you need, what is the capacity of battery you need, what is the capacity of controller you need, what is the load capacity you need. Everything you have to know. For that purpose, this slide is very, very important. So students, before going to this, we have to know that the load calculation, the how much load you are consuming, your home is consuming. You have to know how we are going to calculate. You know that very well. First point is that either you are going to design a 12-volt system or 24-volt system. But basically in Indian standard, we are using 12-volt system. For the 12-volt heavy equipment, the specification should be 12 volt. Battery should be 12 volt. Panel should be 12 volt. This is the fundamental thing. So then how to calculate the energy consumption? Energy consumption is equal to how much power it is written on that bulb or electrical appliances. Now how much it will run. So you know that very well. Energy is equal to power into time. So let a system has question given is 10 watt LED bulb. If it is a 10 watt, so very simply 10 watt into it will run up to 10 hours. Question already written. Let load is 10 watt LED light and will run up to 10 hours day. So 10 is equal to 100 watt hour per day. That is known as, can also say as joule. So load calculation, then you have to move towards the how ampere hour. Volt term you got. Then what is the ampere hour? What is the ampere hour rating you need? So ampere hour is equal to total energy consumption, okay, in your home. How much energy it will consume divided by battery voltage. So total energy consumption is your watt hour per day divided by 12 volt, which is equal to how much? 8.33 ampere hour. Because watt means volt ampere hour divided by volt. Volt deleted, ampere hour you will get. Ampere hour per day means per day it needs battery 10 hour. If you connect a 10-hour battery or 8.33 ampere hour of battery, then your home can be very. So actually 8.33 ampere hour battery not available in your market. So if you got 9 ampere hour of battery, it's okay. Else you are going for the 10 ampere hour of battery. So now you got the battery size. So now come to controller or panel size. So you can calculate or you can calculate. So to calculate controller, then all of you remember controller unit is volt ampere. So regarding volt, you got the data 12 volt, and regarding you have to find how, how much ampere of controller you need. It is a very simple concept that battery is 8.33. Then you have to controller ampere will be calculated from only panel side. Means backside of the panel, you can very clear specification of the panel. Everything is written. So for that purposes, you have to see that how much maximum current that panel can produce. You have to use more current, then your controller can run. So very simple concept is that here current is 1.25 ampere current. So for safety purposes, you can use 1.2 plus. So you can use 2 ampere, but in 2 ampere that controller are not available. So for that purposes, you have to use a 3 ampere of controller. So very simple that now. So a controller of 12 volt PWM means maximum power point tracking system. But MPPT controller has maximum efficiency. For our home application, small project application, we are using PWM control. And this is a very basic calculation how to calculate a solar PV system with different types of components. One second. Very slowly slide moving. So you keep having no problem. Basically, it takes time. So calculate a small sum. This is a given terms here. The capacity of battery you need, what is the capacity of panel you need, what is the small application inverter is very little bit
Internet connectivity is low at the expert's end, so we are waiting for him to join.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Actually, some issue from internet as well as computer happened. So it's okay now. It's okay. 1 second, I'm just sharing the screen.
Okay, sir.
So meanwhile, if anybody have some doubt, he or she can raise some questions, and accordingly, I can elaborate all these things. Because I am sharing the screen. Already, this part we have discussed. Okay, this is a very important and very vital part. Means what is the capacity of panel, what is the capacity of battery, what is the capacity of charge control, what is the capacity of inverter you need for a PV system. So now we will go for next slide. What are the advantages? Okay, so solar energy is a free and abundant in nature. Clean and green form of energy is used. No electricity bill, you know that very well. If you are going to use solar PV system, means no electricity bill will be there. It is more economical and create employability. It is also sustainable. Already we have these things we have discussed. Then now come to, you can see some pictorial things. Whatever the things happen in our campus, in our university, or in my areas. Whatever the things I am involved, whatever the project or whatever the thing, you can see here. First figure, you can see here. These are the small portable lighting system. You can see here, these are the 4 volt, 6 volt, and 12 volt systems are there. Above that, battery is there, light is there. This you can also make in your college project submission. You can buy this LED strip and you can make into this type of portable light. And in your home, you can use it. And at the second figure of the top, you can see here, panel is there, lighting system is there. But in this lighting system, one advantage is there, that is sensors are connected. It means that whenever you are there, the light will be glow more. Whenever you are not there, the light will glow very dim, very slow. It's known as a dim. So this is the practice in our campus. Now we can see another photo, third photo. You can see street light is installed. Okay, it is also a automated sensor-based street light. It is installed, and some student and faculty members are there. Okay, fourth photo you can see here. For livelihood development in our Odisha rural area, some survey and some installation are conducted. So one photograph is there. You can see street light is there, and within this we are measuring the system and installing for the lighting purposes in this rural or livelihood area. So this type of application you can see here. Another application you can see Another very good applications are here. You can see here for livelihood development. This is a water pumping system. It is also written solar water pumping system. So here you can use it. You can use in your home also, in agriculture purposes also. In your home means to lifting the water to the tank. You can use this type of DC motor and you can run it. And here at the second hand figure, you can see here different types of livelihood products. Means rope roping machine, and then standalone system, fan is there, then roti rolling machine is there, battery is there. These type of different livelihood product or livelihood system. And the below figure you can see here, it is known as solar sugarcane machine or sugarcane juicer. Means by the help of solar panel, the motor will run and motor will run the machine. Then you can paste or you can find out the sugar can juice from this machine. This is another very required advantages. In fourth figure you can see it is actually basically known as agrivoltaic system. Means the combination of agriculture system and solar panel system. Means here electricity will be produced and from the agriculture your agriculture food will be generated or produced. So means the economy will be double. Means from panel you can generate electricity and income money from land, from the agriculture you can also generate electricity and make the money by the farmer. So these are the basic fundamental things, whatever the thing we are using in our daily life, you can use. But nowadays, DC solar power, DC AC, DC TV, washing machine, everything are available in the market by the help of power by solar DC system or solar system. So now I am. These are the last slide. So I want to show you some video. So wait for 1 second. Just I am sharing. Just again, I am sharing the screen. Student, you can see what are the live demonstration, what are the products are there. You can see.
Today now we are going to discuss about different type of solar operated
Different products
or
you can
projects.
see.
This is a solar power blacksmith
blower.
This is the product.
In our laboratory, everything is available.
Solar system, batteries.
This is inverter, this is battery.
And now come to solar power milking machine. This is the solar power milking machine, which is also operated by solar system.
This is a solar washing machine or a refrigerator.
In our home, we can use this type of DC where AC
Refrigerator,
power is
you can
not
see
there.
here.
Then you can use this type of DC system. This is the
refrigerator.
internal structure of a DC system refrigerator, and this is operated by 12-volt 150 Ah of battery. And these are the self-foundation of the stitching machine, which is also operated by solar. And this one is your solar power millet,
then rice solar.
And this another machine is there, solar power for meal masala grader. You can use mix different type of masala in this system. And this is the solar operated
fan
cooler, and this is a charge controller, also solar operated. And this type of you can mount the solar panel in your home or outside. And this is another solar power roping machine. You can make rope in this machine. And this is another hybrid type charge controller. And
roti rolling
this is a roti rolling machine. Solar power. And this is a solar power rice roller. And another rice roller is there. Thank you.
Another video I want to show you today. Wait for 1 second. You can see everything available in our campus. You can see here different types of benches and systems.
Types of solar products are available different types of
This is a hybrid
products
system.
market like solar pump system, solar off-grid system, solar
You can see
grid system,
everything are
microgrid
DC,
system,
operated by
hybrid
solar.
system. Then like solar cooker, solar dryer, then pumping system, all these different types of systems are available.
You can
Hybrid solar
see
pump system.
inverter,
Means
battery.
that both AC and DC power can be accumulated in a single point. So that's why inverter is used. This is made by the luminous inverter we are using. So this is a hybrid system. This system are basically used in our home application purposes. So if AC power will go, then from the DC source like a solar panel, it will charge. So this is
You
a
can see
solar
another system.
Means it is a
Solar home
pure
system.
DC system, off-grid system. So it means that this is a charge controller. So charge controller is connected to the solar panel. Whatever the power comes from the solar panel to the charge controller, battery will charge. And after that, load can be on. This is a solar home system. So these are the home application purposes. These are the systems. And this is a microgrid system. Okay, this is a microgrid system. So we are using a very small microgrid system. Okay, so two microgrid system means two different type of home applications are there. They are connected with the bus bar. Okay, and charge solar panel or solar array. Okay, the same application charge control is here and battery will charge by the panel. And this is another application. Another application that is solar water pumping system. India is an agricultural country. Everywhere water is required to for the agricultural purposes. So this type of system we are using. This is a water and
The drip irrigation system. Solar water pumping system.
This is controlled, but this thing is controlled by also street light.
This is another
20 watt
project.
panel
Product. Solar
and
street
9
light.
watt LED light, and this is a battery. Okay, maintenance free battery, but you can use lithium ion battery or lead acid battery as per the load requirement. And these are the different types of products.
Another also video I want to show all of you. 1 second. Another product, please see student, very innovative product. Please see. Actually, here Odisha.
So we got covers on the back side of the helmet. I'm just going to talk about little
panel
features of
from
this.
fan.
So we got a fan on the front side. We got a torchlight as well. So these are the buttons where I can operate. The moment I press this, the light will glow. I can also try multiple patterns as well. And the same way with fan as well. The moment I press this, it will start working. I can also increase the speed of it as well. And there is also a USB port available, so you can put this up, you can charge your phone in case if it's required. And this entire thing is working with the help of solar panels. So while you are working on the field, it will get charged automatically. And there's also temperature sensors on front, and there's a compass as well. And coverage will last for almost like 1.5 to 2 years on a single charge.
Very innovative various products are there. You can see different products. So I will check any other product. Well, wait for 1 second. Okay. So if any question or anything we can discuss, because already we have discussed more than 45 minutes. So can we, if students share some questions, so if you madam can share with me, I can discuss, or any other thing we can also discuss with the students. So as per the convenience, we can discuss. Hello, madam. Hello, madam.
Hello.
Hello.
The students have joined from the Facebook. So we are, and I have not received any query from the
Okay,
students.
okay, no problem. So we'll continue another 10-15 minutes, or they will share some questions.
So meanwhile, if I get any question, I will
Okay, okay, okay.
put over here.
So then that calculation part again I am discussing, because this is very important for all the student and activities. So wait for 1 second, again I am sharing that calculation, because this is very important for a solar PV system. One second, I'm sharing the screen. Okay. Is it now visible for the sizing of solar PV system part,
Yes, sir.
madam?
Yes, yes.
Okay, again I am repeating this part, because this is very crucial for both student also, faculty also, because it is very necessary. So point is that we know that now what are the technical parameters, or what are the technical devices are required for a solar PV system. First thing is solar panel. Second thing is controller or inverter. Controller used for DC, inverter used for AC. Then battery, solar battery. Then load. Load may be your fan, light, TV, washing machine, anything may be. Water pumping system, motor, all these things. So to run all these things, we need this type of equipment and connecting wires and mounting structure for the panel. But for the major calculation, first we have to calculate the what is the load, how much load required by that home. Let one example, 10 watt of LED light will run up to 10 hours per day, and your system will be 12 volt system. So 12 volt system means every component, every device should be 12 volt. Meaning battery will be 12 volt, controller will be 12 volt, light will be 12 volt, the panel will be 12 volt. So now come to this part, then now come to energy. How much energy it will consume? Energy calculation is equal to power into time. Means what is the power rating of that LED light or that instrument or that component, and how much it will run. Let it will run 10 hours, and the bulb size is 10 watt. So 10 into 10 is equal to 100 watt hour per day. Means वो एक दिन में वो 100 watt hour का energy वो consume करेगा. Okay, so now come to battery. Battery 12 volt you know, but how much ampere hour you don't know. So to calculate ampere hour of a battery, which is equal to how much energy consumed, total energy consumption by this device, by this system, divided by the battery voltage. So total energy consumption is 100 watt hour divided by 12 volt is equal to 8.33 ampere hour. But 8.33 ampere hour, no batteries are available. Basically, lead acid battery 10 ampere hour battery are available. So you can say 10 hour ampere hour of battery. Then come to panel size. So panel size means you know that to charge a 12 volt battery, minimum 14 to 15 volt of solar panel output voltage is required to charge a battery. And you know that very well, for Indian system, our average sunny hour is 7 to 9 hours. So if you are taking 8 hour average, medium part 8 hour, then your battery, your current energy consumption is 10 ampere hour divided by 8 hour is equal to 1.25. So means you have to choose a panel which has the current rating 1.25 plus. So for a 20 watt of solar panel, the current rating is 1.4. So 1.4 you cannot find out any controller in the market. So for that purposes, you have to use more than 1.4. So means 3 ampere. So controller you have to purchase from market that rating should be 12 volt 3 ampere. So again I am discussing panel always rating is watt, devices always rating in watt, panel rating is watt, battery rating is voltage, ampere hour, controller rating is your voltage ampere. So in this way, this is the fundamental calculation, fundamental thing for a calculating any type of small system or maybe medium type of system. For the large type of system, large means big power plant. The calculation and the sizing system somehow some different. But for the small size system, the calculation and everything is like this. So this is a very fundamental thing and very crucial thing. So basically students are in YouTube. So till now no question shared. If question is shared, so I can answer very efficiently, no problem. So if any problem also, you can future also arise some question to madam also. Madam can share with me. I can answer, no problem. So I think madam will stop or what will do?
Yes, sir. There are no queries from the students. So
Okay.
just thank you very much, sir, for sparing your valuable knowledge,
Thank you, madam.
especially the application models which you have shown in the videos are very interesting. And I'm sure that after attending this webinar, students are inspired to develop such models related to solar PV.
Small models for their project work.
Yes, definitely, sir. So once again, on behalf of Parul Institute of Technology, Parul University, thank you very much, sir. And we are now concluding this session. We are ending this.
Thank you, madam. Thank
Yes,
you,
you can leave, sir.
University, and thank you, madam, for inviting me.
It's our pleasure, sir.
Thank you, madam.